Okay, everyone. My name is Ethan, or call me Van. Today I'm doing about bionic eyes. Like I mentioned last week, I want to help the blind people. I want to help the people by technology. Then I do a lot of research about bionic eyes and some kind of microchip that we use for the future. What is a bionic eyes? This is new techniques from 2015 and successfully helped some blind people. So bionic eyes is a retinal prosthesis designed to restore the sense of vision to the people. Profile the vision loss due to retinitis pigmentosa and age-related macular degeneration. So they're gonna implant one of a chip on the back of the eyes. I don't know what it called, but that chip basically will receive the signal from the camera. That that camera will be look like a glass. So here I'm gonna show you. Here we go. So yeah, I got a picture from here. So they're gonna have a glass just like this. Capture the picture of a real life rotation or anything. Then they're gonna send. They're gonna make some signal, send into the eye. The eye will send into the brain, and the people will see. Um, at the moment, right now, um, they only see the black and white color. They cannot receive the color picture. So that's this bionic eye. It's pretty cool. So this technology makes use retinal implant surgery plate in the back of the eye, as well as external digital camera and processor. So that help people can see that. Without a glass, people can see anything because they have a camera. Um, Now I do research something is online. They create the real eyes with the camera in it. So basically, you replay with your own eye because of blind people they can't use their own eye anymore. So basically, they create the whole eyes. Maybe they call eye eyes like Apple. So this is will be helpful for the people. But I'm doing another research about a microchip. Why? Because I think the microchip is helpful. Well, think about it. What if the blind person, we're not talking about the money in here. We're not talking about, the fun in here because people will be at the fund to help the new technology with donation. But I'm talking in here is the microchip. I think this is really helpful in the future. Think about the blind people now they can use a phone because of the feedback of the voice. When they want to read the mail, they just tap something. They have a button of tap something. They read it for them. But what if they go to the grocery store? They purchase something? Well, I know they can see that, but it's black and white. And they cannot see like us, you know, like we can see side to side, oh, that guy, look at me. We can see side to side. But the blind people, they only see it one direction. Maybe they gonna have, you know, camera 180 degree and feature, but the microchip I think is more helpful. Well, what's in my microchip? Identify integrated circuits device that can implant to the human body or anything, even the dogs. Even we can make some small device that can put in your pocket, but it will be helpful to a microchip. Think about this side, that small side, and implant it into your body. All right. So at my research, the integrated microchip, it will be implanted into your body. At that, they can store your information, name, address, phone number, you know, anything. And they use some tools, kinds of the device that scan the chip. So they don't have, at the moment, they only use for the company, it, which is Wisconsin. Last year, they really popular for microchip. Some people say that they allergy, they have something, don't like it. But some people is fine. But at my do research, the chip is good, pretty safe at the health result. So what's this? I'm gonna be researching the features. We can store unique number on that microchip. So basically, the blind people they only see one direction if they have the implant bionic eyes. But this thing we can help, convenient for everyone, every people. At the modern day, we use a phone to pay the gas. At the modern day, we use a phone to pay everything by scanning some stuff in the phone. You can pay with Apple Pay, Google Pay, no problem. But now I'm thinking the modern day, we use a microchip to pay. It stores unique ID. Well, people gonna ask, people gonna think, how we can do that with security? Think about it. We will have the plenty of the option. You know, we can have the number, the password, and by on a finger, the unique to activate that chip. So basically, you scan it. You have to type a password and scan your finger. That is way more secure. And we integrate something more. In the future, we can use a security password, like good password, bad password. We can, in case we have a robbery, hold a gun. let me have to get withdraw money or buy something, we can tap the backward password. Like correct password 1234, we can use 4321. That the password is help. People can come to help. Police is come to help. But in any case, this particular is scanned on that store and you bionic the password correct. There is no way to be thief or charged back. But if you use a car, they know the car, they can buy it online. Some case, it's fraud. Um, but if you use this chip, there is no way that another person, unless you cut his arm, password. You cannot hold an arm, go to grocery store or in the bank to withdraw with the human arms. No, that is not good. Well, that is the first thing of my research. The second thing, with this, which is basically the blind people just scan it and use a finger to activate without people sneaky look at the credit card they pull out of the pocket. So that's pretty not unsafety. But this chip is pretty safety. But not only that small. I think the features is like it's pretty small. And all as my research is, this chip is pretty helpful. Whenever you go home, you can scan your hand, the door will automatic open. You don't need to use a key to open it. Maybe we have a remote control. We can open it. It's fine. But it's too large, too big. What if we have this? Get into your home. We have some device on the door. Scan and identification that it's you. The light turn on. The music turn on. You can use your voice activate. Hey microchip, turn on the Black Street Boy music. Turn on. Hey microchip, turn on the heat. Give me some 7 degree or do something. Maybe we can use this for hey microchip, flush the toilet. You per day. Wow, that convenient. We can use this microchip to activate the car, so we don't have a stolen car. I know we have a remote control that we can put on our pocket. Now we don't need to use a key. Some cool function that you can get into the car while you have a key, you can start the car. But now you have a key, you cannot start a car unless you in the car. If your family want to have your car go around, then they have to have this chip. Convenient, no stolen, can't do anything. You get out of the car is stopped. So people don't forget to turn off the engine and go to buy stuff and look at back, the car's gone. How was that? We can use this microchip to identification people location. The navigation for disability people like Down syndrome or mental illness. Think about this. People can in implant this into the an ill person like Down syndrome or mental illness people. So whenever they go somewhere, we can track them. or the police will be see them on the road, basically scan on the back or something. We implant on the back or implant on the hand or anywhere. The police can scan it, will know information, that store information. But the fact is pretty important. That chip can be hold information. When the police is scan it, but maybe they need the medicine, like the mental illness person, but they have the they have to drink the medicine. So basically, police will scan it and they will rush the patient into the hospital to have a medicine help a life. Maybe they know what medicine that person need, or we can use this microchip to store our own medication. Whenever we go home or whenever we go somewhere, the microchip will be sending a signal, remind notification us, drink the medicine, so we don't forget. So as soon as we go, well, the microchip will be stored the location. So to help the police to investigate more faster, and then solve the case, mysterious case. So in this, maybe we can do more information about that. With that microchip that small, you can put it on your hand or anywhere. You're good to go. Or basically you go to work, the company then, whenever you go, they have a device, scan your body, scan the unique code on the microchip, and the owner or CEO will know that you work at that day. Or you can open the door in your office without anyone getting your privacy, your personalized everything with that microchip. With this microchip. And another research that um, I did research on this, they call DARPA, brain chip implant, could be next big mental health breakthrough, or totally disaster. So I think this is idea pretty cool. They implanted the chip into the one of mental illness person, and it worked. Murphy became one of the first person world successfully treated for psychiatric illness using a deep brain simulation. They implant a chip into your body, control your mind, treatment your mind, simulation the brain, maybe help you get back your own memory whenever you lost it. Wow, I think this should be pretty cool. However, they will have a turning bad or turning good with the technology. But we use it smartly. There's no way the technology is turning bad, right? We just help, people. We just do the God mission. So basically, it's everything is fine. So if you have any question about this, please let me know. Um, I'll give you more information about this. But probably this will be um, an idea of my Foxconn next um, season. I mean, this season, this start. Um, all right. Thank you, guys.